Back on with the old Escort again. Got a few patches here to cut out, show you what I'm doing. I welded this patching about 20 years ago. I think it's ready to come out. A couple of holes there need filling. Let's get this patch out and we'll crack on. There we go, got that piece cut out. That's what it looked like. You see that, all that had rusted away. That's the old bit of tin that I welded in. But that's the original hole. I didn't cut it out, I just plated over it. But I'm gonna do a nice little job now. I might as well, while I've got it all apart, do a nice little job there, and that'll be done then. Won't need to do it again, you know, because it's not something I will be keeping outside. It's going to be garaged all the time now, this, so it should last a bit longer, you know. Look at the state of that. If I put a nice piece in there, get that off. I've cut that there by accident. Shouldn't have cut it there. So we'll get it all ground up. I might have to re-weld that. And because it sits on top of this lip. Sits on top of this lip. I mean, that's all rotten. It needs a new piece in there. I'll have to cut that out. That's gonna have to come out. Cut that out. I'll have to put a new piece on there. Just a little strip. Get all this crap off here. Doesn't seem too bad, that. Seam sealer. Seam sealer. Right, let's crack on, get this done. Let's have it knocked out in about half an hour. Let's crack on. Just welded that piece in there. I cut that by accident with a grinder. So I just had to re-weld it. Get this other piece in. I just trim that piece off there. Just cut back about here. It's very thin, that. And there's like a bump there. Let's see if we can get it out. Let's see if we can get it out and tidule there as well. Should be able to get out with weld. Let's get a piece in anyway. Right, this is the piece I've cut out to put in. See, I've cut a little notch out there. What I want to do is get that in there. Get that in there in some sort of fashion. Hey. there like that. Yep. There we go. Right. Something along them lines. I was going to butt weld it, but what I'm going to do with that's put me off a little bit, butt welding it. So I'm going to just plate it from the inside. Plus there's not much here to weld to. This is gone, so I've notched that out so it can sit under it. That's going to sit under that, and I'll just try and weld as much as I can to you see how I notched that bit out there, so it can sit on top of this lip here. There's a lip under here. Get it to sit on top of that. Bit of seam sealer on that. Happy days. Just with all this seam sealer on it, there's all sorts of crap down here, you know. Plus it's gone in the corner there as well. I mean, I could probably cut it all out and grind it all down, smooth it all out and get it all fresh metal to weld, but I ain't doing that. This is what I'm doing. So let's get this bit in and I'll show you what it looks like once it's tacked in. Let's crack on. Right, well there we go. Got the piece in. Poke and drill bit there. Got that welded up. Couple little spot welds welded in there. Got that piece in, all welded up. Got that in. There's a bit of a divot here. I had to see where I've wound it up with a burning gear. Give it a few wallops with a hammer, just to get that shape in again. I'm just going to tidy that up now with a flat disc, and just going to lead red it. I'll lead red that, and I might put a bit of bog on it, to be fair. Get a bit of body filler on that, smooth it out. Might as well, seeing as I've done all this, body filled this, I've smoothed that out there. So I might as well do that bit. Oh, I've got that bit there to weld as well. A couple little holes there. Get that bit done. And that's it, happy days. Let's crack on. Right, so I've got the bog sanded down. Let's see what it looks like. Few little bits here and there, but we'll get that sorted. Not too bad. Right, there we go. Got that bit painted black. Not looking too bad. You're never going to see that anyway. It's all going to be covered by the engine, so it's not a problem. Just get a bit of paint on that there. Get a bit of primer on that. There we go. That'll do the job. just to cover it more than anything, just so it don't get no rust on it. Right, there we go, another little video done. Yeah, quite happy how that come out. Needs a bit of fettling here and there, but overall it's not a bad job. The patch I put in there under the battery tray's got to go on top of that, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's not far off being perfect. A bit of, you know, rubbing down here and there. I will give it another once over, and it's got to get painted the same colour as the car anyway, so I'll give it another fine tuning before I put the battery tray on, and you know, it won't need touching again. That'll be it for, well, forever, for as long as I own the car anyway. That won't come through. Other than that, yeah, that's the crack. So I'll see you next time. See you later.